YouTube. Just want to go over a couple different little observations I've been having, things I've noticed from before I started chemo till now after I've done some chemo, some things that have changed. One of them is prior to me going in and getting diagnosed with cancer and realizing that's what I had, which obviously at that time I, had cancer. I just didn't know it yet. And, the cancer cells were, running rampant in my body or whatever. But I noticed at that time, like I was hot all the time. Like I would set uh, my temperature of my apartment at like 64. And even then I was in shorts and a t-shirt walking around my apartment. Like I was still hot even when I had it set to 64. I would go lower, but it's like, people come over and stuff and visit, and my cats, I'm like, maybe just because I'm hot, maybe they're cold. I know when people come over, they're like, man, it's freezing in here. But to me, I was roasting. So I'd keep my apartment at like 64. But since I've gone in and gotten my first round of chemotherapy, now it's like I sit here, I have a blanket on me, and I have my uh, apartment set now to 68. And when I get up to walk around, I still have a t-shirt on. I don't like to wear a sweatshirt in here, but I have pants on, but I'm like shaking. I'm so cold. Like even at 68, then I got to get back in and, cover up my blanket. So I think it's just maybe the cancer cells in my body were making my body temperature hotter than it actually, than it should have been. And now that first round of chemo has wiped a lot of those out for the time being, that now I'm getting cold again. I'm thinking, leave it in the comments below if you've had any experience with this, having cancer, if you've noticed, prior to chemotherapy, if, you were running hot, your body temperature. But even, I wouldn't even say that, because, when I was in the hospital, they were checking my temperature all the time, and it was, 98, whatever. It was in the normal range. So it wasn't like I was hot, like I had a fever, but I just feel hot. So leave in the comments if you've noticed that, if you've had, chemotherapy, if you, were hot all the time prior to chemo, and then once you had chemo, if, you started getting cold. So I don't know if that's had anything to do with it. And another thing I've noticed is my appetite. I'm still eating a lot. I'm still hungry, maybe not as much as I was prior to, all this taking place. But what I've noticed is, and I think I've mentioned it in some of my other videos, especially when I was in the hospital, it's just I'm really selective with what I am hungry for. What I'm hungry for today, I may not be hungry for tomorrow, especially with drinks. It's hit or miss with drinks. I find something that I like, and I'll drink it for a week, if I can go a week before I get sick of it. Like right now, I'm sick of water. Like I can't even drink water at all. It just makes me want to gag. Right now, my go-to drink is like orange soda. I don't know why. I'm sure I'll get sick of that after a few days, but orange soda is my go-to drink right now. Food, again, hit or miss. It's like what I'm hungry for today, I won't be hungry for tomorrow. And things have a different taste. Like I got strawberries today because they're on sale, and I don't know if they're just bad strawberries, maybe because it's out of season or whatever, that they don't have a lot of taste, or it's my taste buds that just like, they're not very sweet. They don't have much flavor. And I've noticed that with a lot of things I eat, like that some things just taste weird at times. And I don't think it's really the food. I think it's more just my taste buds from the chemo or the cancer, or whatever, is just changing the way things taste. Again, let me know if you've had any experience with this. I know they mentioned it at the hospital. You're probably gonna have a difficult time finding things. That's why I had, friends and family bring me food all the time, because it'd be like, I'd look at the menu at the hospital and like, none of this sounds appetizing right now, but I want chili from Wendy's, or I want a checker burger or whatever. And I'd have someone bring that to me because it was just random what I was hungry for. So again, leave in the comments below if you've had any, what is the word? Experience with this. with chemo or cancer, with it changing your appetite, changing what you're hungry for or thirsty for. And again, I'll keep you updated on things that change with me, things that go on. What is today? Today's like the 12th. I think I go back to the hospital. Well, today's Monday. Not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, I go back in. And again, I haven't found out how long. I see my doctor on Thursday, so I should know then. I'm assuming the chemo drip, the pace drip, what do they call it? The red, not the red dragon, I forget what weird name they have for it, but that's 4 days. And I would assume maybe they'd want to keep me there another couple days just to keep an eye on me, to make sure I'm okay, doing okay after I have those. So I'm assuming I would be in there for 6 days, 6 to 8 days. I don't know. But as soon as I find out, I'll update you and let you know more on that. So that's next Wednesday. I go back to the hospital for my second round of chemo treatment. So I'll keep you updated any changes. If you've enjoyed the video, like I said, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, share the video with anybody you have. It makes a huge difference, especially when it comes to paying bills and stuff. Ad revenue on these videos when they get views like that definitely helps out. And I will see you guys in the next video.